Hello YouTube, it is your boy B3 back with another kicking vlog. I was moderating our Discord, which you can find a link to in the description below if you want to join the chat. I was moderating our Discord and someone said, "Oh, Godzilla should be in the Godzilla 2021 cinematic universe." Kind of like as a joke, or whatever. And Godzilla was like this little anime pink Godzilla. I actually sometimes just call Godzilla Godzilla, like, to be cutesy, but yeah, that's usually not what I'm referring to. But then I got to thinking, female Godzilla is not really something we get to see, you know? So should the 2021 Godzilla in Toho's Godzilla cinematic universe be female? And honestly, it doesn't really matter. I mean, has any story, like, look at every single Godzilla movie. Which one of those stories made it seem important? Made Godzilla's sex seem important? None of them. It didn't matter in the story to any of them. If Godzilla could reproduce, it was asexually, like Shin here, or Zilla. So, didn't matter then. And Godzilla's had quote-unquote offspring, but they've been adopted, so it didn't matter then. If they made Godzilla female, it wouldn't add to the story, but it also wouldn't subtract from it. So it really doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. However, if Toho wanted to make two Godzillas, one male, one female, I think that would be a great direction to take. It's not like having multiple Godzillas exist is not a new idea for Toho. Right? It's not. Even having multiple Godzillas exist at the same time, not a new idea for Toho. But two adult Godzillas that are completely different, I think that would be amazing. Like, the movie could be maybe about, like, the male Godzilla trying to court the female Godzilla, but she's not really into him until they have to team up to fight this big monster, which I would hope would be an original monster. I've been itching for some more original monsters recently. So it's this monster that kicks Godzilla's ass, kicks the female Godzilla's ass, and I feel like she would need a new name, for sure, but nothing like Godzilla, like something a bit more serious. I wouldn't want to just call her female Godzilla, Lady Godzilla. No, she would need her own name. And then both these Godzillas have to team up to defeat this threat, whether it be something big like Destroya. But I think that it should be some kind of, maybe like a Godzilla Predator, or something that feeds on radiation, and it's feeding on Godzilla's radiation, so it would, like, maybe have this big, like, needle appendage that it would stick into the Godzillas and suck out their radioactive energy and leave them weakened. But that would also be a good excuse for it not to kill Godzilla, right? So the monster wouldn't be trying to kill the Godzillas because they're a continuous food source for it. So it would just, like, suck the radiation out of the Godzillas, and then, you know, because, you know, Godzilla's bodies are fusion reactors. So then when the Godzillas would eventually power back up, the monster would return to feast on them again, but this time, the monsters would be together. The monsters would be together, and they could fight it off, and then after that, they'd be real into each other, you know? Or maybe even Godzilla didn't like the female Godzilla. Maybe she seemed like she was encroaching on his territory, and he didn't like her either. But then after the battle they did, and in the next movie they can have an egg, and we can introduce like another Godzilla Jr. or something. Not a Manila, but maybe a Godzilla Jr. Manila had his time. I don't need to see Manila again. I don't. But I wouldn't like seeing another baby Godzilla again. Maybe we could even kill one or both of those Godzillas up. Or kill them off, not up. Kill them off, and then have the baby Godzilla replace them. 3 adult Godzillas in the same cinematic universe. Crazy. I'm assuming they won't base this Godzilla cinematic universe off the original. And by base, I mean make it a sequel to. I feel like that's behind Toho because they didn't do it for Shin Godzilla. It's not canon for either of the 3 anime films. So every Godzilla movie they've made since they started making them again has not been canon with the original, which was the norm for the first 3 generations of Godzilla. So this new 4th generation of Godzilla is not like that. But what do you think? What do you think? Do you think Godzilla should be female? Do you think it matters what Godzilla's gender or sex is? Do you think it would be cool to have multiple Godzillas? Maybe give Godzilla a mate? What do you think? Let me know in the comments section below. Because I think it gives us a lot of story potential that Godzilla movies haven't really had before. But B3, don't you remember that Zilla was hooking up with that Komodo dragon? Yeah, Komodo Thrax or whatever. That wasn't another Godzilla. And are we really still calling Zilla Godzilla? I know in that show Zilla is legally Godzilla, but I don't know. I guess it just depends. But that's it. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I really would like to know. And I have more great Godzilla content coming at all of you. More Godzilla fan fiction readings. More Godzilla action figure reviews and comic book reviews on my Godzilla and Gigan channel. There's a link for that in the description below. Lots more kaiju content, period, coming. I've been working on a lot of different kaiju things, and I really hope you'll all enjoy them. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support, and I'll see y'all later. Peace!